Rachel Green was a hit with the Friends audience from the start. What if, however, the lady whose laugh has become instantly recognizable and whose fashion choices have become famous has been harboring a terrible secret for decades? For her, childhood was a living hell. Her mother, a model, was unforgiving and critical all the time. She severed ties with her mother for 15 years due to the profound wounds she had sustained. Then there are the problems that everyone wonders. Was Brad Pitt really the monster that the media portrayed him as? Why did her marriages in fairy tales end in divorce? Plus, the one thing that has bothered her for a long time, why wasn't she able to have a family of her own? Jennifer Aniston's hidden side will be revealed to you. Even though Jennifer Aniston is now a Hollywood celebrity, her upbringing was everything but. Her parents were Greek, and she was born in California in 1969. Moving to the middle of New York City and her dad landing a position on a major soap opera were two of the most thrilling things that happened to her. Jennifer enjoyed the thrill of city life, yet she missed the serenity of her hometown. When her parents began bickering, she blamed herself. She found her calling in acting as a result of her attempts to provide joy to others via her outrageous antics. However, humor was unable to resolve all issues. She was 9 years old when her parents split up, and her father was absent for a while. During that trying period, the young girl began to doubt the possibility of a happily ever after. Complicating matters further, her connection with her mom, Nancy, became tense. As a result of Nancy's high expectations for appearance, Jennifer felt that she would never be good enough. It seemed like wherever she went, people were telling her to put on cosmetics or take better care of herself. Criticism like that may hurt like hell. Jennifer Aniston understood her mom's point of view even after all these years had passed. Always on the go and concerned about how she would provide for her children, being a single mother is no picnic. Jennifer had a sneaking suspicion that the criticism of her appearance was really meant to be kind. Jennifer clarified, "My mom wasn't intending to be cruel. It was simply her upbringing." Jennifer would pay her dad a visit in Los Angeles every so often when she was a kid. On Days of Our Lives, he had a starring role. Perhaps the impulse to give acting a go was kindled in her by those journeys west, together with the fact that her parents were actors. She struggled in the classroom. She made light of the fact that there was an underground organization of educators who loathed her. Art class was the only positive aspect. A world-renowned institution even acquired one of her works for permanent exhibition. Her charisma and stage presence more than compensated for her average academic performance. At the age of 11, Jennifer became a member of the school's theatrical club. Back then, the great Laurence Olivier was an actor who utterly enchanted her. She couldn't stop thinking about him and fantasizing about the possibility of working with him in the future. Jennifer was devastated when he died. However, an unexpected turn of events occurred when Jennifer was just 13 years old. Her father landed her a small role on his soap opera. Even though my role as an extra was brief, the thrill of being rearranged on set more than made up for it. As they were driving home that day from the set, Jennifer's dad shared a small secret with her. As it turns out, the only reason she had ever been on camera was because she had been knocked off the set by another extra. Jennifer felt bad that her little fame had been at the cost of someone else, and she was embarrassed by the fact. Jennifer had her first taste of the entertainment industry's harsh truth then: you have to work for your opportunities. Attending the illustrious LaGuardia High School of Music, Art, and Performing Arts in Manhattan, she went further into the performing profession after graduating from high school. Her father was concerned when he learned the news. He wanted to save Jennifer the pain of rejection since he had seen the industry's highs and lows himself. Jennifer, however, was overjoyed to be able to leave her parents' house for good. She was prepared for a new beginning after a rocky relationship with her mom, Nancy. At the time, Jennifer was intent on finding her own path in life, even though her relationship with her mom would eventually become even more rocky. It was in 1988 at the Public Theater that Jennifer Aniston made her acting debut. She recalled a particular performance in which she had a straightforward scene, sitting, staring at the crowd, and saying one phrase. That phrase never failed to make people laugh, and one night she glanced over at the audience and discovered she was bringing a smile to the face of the great Al Pacino. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience for Jennifer, and he was there with Diane Keaton. She was inspired to pursue her aspirations for years by that feeling, the potential to make someone like Al Pacino laugh. Jennifer had to hustle, just like many other young performers, since theater wasn't paying the bills. She juggled auditions and shifts while working as a server at a restaurant named Jackson Hole. She didn't learn she had dyslexia until she was 20 years old. It was very challenging to read and write for those with this prevalent learning problem. A life-altering diagnosis. It finally clicked. She had been under the impression for years that she wasn't clever enough. It seemed as if a burden had been removed. Even Hollywood A-listers like Keanu Reeves have dyslexia, so Jennifer isn't alone. Unfortunately, her first film part was so little that her name was not even included in the credits. Though it was just a science fiction adventure film, Mac and Me served as a springboard for future endeavors. Jennifer began endorsing Nutrisystem the next year, and she even appeared on Howard Stern's show. She moved to Los Angeles after 2 years in New York due to a lack of theater jobs. Sitcoms like Malloy and Ferris Bueller which she had a hand in developing in 1989, bombed before they ever got off the ground. Jennifer got her break in the 1993 horror film Leprechaun after appearing in the TV drama Camp Cucamonga . Strangely, the film became a cult favorite despite critical acclaim. Casting directors began to take notice of Jennifer more after Leprechaun . A couple more TV appearances followed, and then the part that would alter her career forever arrived. When Jennifer Aniston read the screenplay for Friends she immediately felt a deep connection to Rachel and knew it was the character she wanted to play. Originally, Jennifer was cast as Monica Geller. At the same time, Courtney had developed strong feelings for Monica. It was a fortunate turn of events. However, landing Rachel wasn't quite a picnic. The CBS sitcom Muddling Through *, in which Jennifer was already starring, was underperforming when this happened. She pleaded with the NBC executives to let her be on Friends because she knew it would be a smashing success. Jennifer was still juggling her work on the other program as she filmed the pilot episode without any certainties, but they took a risk on her. Next, NBC pulled a nasty stunt by intentionally airing a Danielle Steele film at the same time as Muddling Through *. Jennifer was able to devote herself entirely to Friends once her show's ratings plummeted. Even though the opening sequence of Friends is beloved by fans, the actors who filmed it don't necessarily share that sentiment. Things started to become wild just before Las Vegas. Jimmy Burrows, the show's director, arranged a small escape for the 6 principal cast members in Las Vegas. In a rather paternalistic manner, he advised them to relish the present since monumental changes were about to transpire in their lives. As a reminder that this would be their final opportunity to roam the casino alone, he even handed them $500 to spend. They had a last supper together at Caesar's Palace before their meteoric rise to stardom. I agree with Jimmy Burrows. After its 1994 debut, Friends immediately became a smash hit. The premise, which entails tracking the daily activities of 6 New York City-based youths, was instantly appealing to viewers. It didn't take long for the actors portraying that legendary band to become famous. We soared to the top of the ratings the first year thanks to replays. Some enthusiastic admirers approached Jennifer for a signature as she was out and about, picking up toilet paper and tampons, as Jennifer recalls. An entirely new era has begun. The layered hairstyle that Rachel Green popularized was embraced by many women all around the globe, even if Jennifer disapproved of it. Seems like her hairdresser wasn't exactly a master stylist. Being famous all of a sudden wasn't always a picnic. No matter where the young stars went, cameras were there, and fans were interested in every little thing about them. The sheer magnitude of * Friends' renown continued to stun Jennifer, even after all these years of being on the program. Even though I grew up in an acting family, I still couldn't believe how huge the show was. She freely acknowledges that her mom, Nancy, was a huge support system that helped her maintain her sanity. Jennifer kept her cool and never reacted angrily to all the attention. She wanted to avoid becoming bitter and resentful like her mother, whom she had seen acting in such a way. Sadly, her connection with Nancy deteriorated as time went on. By 1996, things had gotten so out of hand that Nancy gave a very open and unflattering interview to a tabloid program, divulging several personal facts about the life of Jennifer. What finally broke the camel's back was when Nancy released her memoir, * From Mother and Daughter to Friends. A memoir *. For 15 years, Jennifer and her mom didn't speak because the pain of that betrayal was too great. Now let's return to * Friends *. A great formula with an approachable premise, talented writers, and an ensemble cast of outstanding performers led to the show's phenomenal popularity. From the first dress rehearsal forward, David Schwimmer recalled a unique energy. It is extraordinary to discover a group of 6 actors that can really inhabit a part and share that enchanting chemistry. The authors created a space where the actors could immerse themselves in their roles and even provide script suggestions, which resulted in some of the show's most heartfelt and humorous moments. The boundaries between fact and fantasy become more porous during shooting. The performers ended up becoming buddies in real life. During their first season on the show, Lisa Kudrow remembers that Jimmy, the director, suggested they hang out in his dressing room. Their ability to form an instant friendship was crucial to the success of the program. They leisured together, ate meals together, and played poker. In the midst of the madness of overnight stardom, it was like having a support system, a safe haven. The performers formed a loose union of sorts when they agreed to work together on the production side. While their incomes were initially varied, they demanded equal pay for all 6 pals during contract talks. They were each making a whopping $100,000 every episode after season 5. That number skyrocketed to an astounding $1 million each episode by the last season. Because of this decision, Jennifer, Lisa Kudrow, and Courtney Cox are now officially the highest-paid television actresses of all time, according to the Guinness Book of Records. In addition to being a fan favorite, Jennifer's portrayal in * Friends * garnered critical praise. In addition to her many Emmy nominations and wins, she was named Screen Actors Guild Award recipient in 2002. In 2003, she also won a Golden Globe. How the distinctions between the play and actual life sometimes blurred is entertaining. Do you recall that episode when Joey bought that massive statue of a dog? Jennifer rightfully owned that. At the beginning of shooting * Friends *, a friend had given it to her as a lucky charm. Regarding fortunate encounters, Jennifer met Tate Donovan, the actor, when they were shooting season 4 of the program. Their on-screen relationship drew real-life attention after only a short on-screen courtship. Many consider Jennifer's relationship with Tate, which lasted from 1995 to 1998, to be her first genuine love. There were whispers of an engagement, but wedding plans went nowhere, and they ultimately chose to end the relationship. Jennifer managed to get in a few movie viewings despite her hectic * Friends * schedule. Sadly, some of them did not come out on top. She was nominated for a Golden Raspberry for Worst New Star for her performance in the 1996 film She's the One *. Comedy parts like *. There Was You * came her way primarily as a result of her popularity on * Friends *. Picture Perfect *, a romantic comedy released in 1997, was her major break in a non-comic film. Though opinions on the picture were divided, critics were unanimous in their admiration of Jennifer's turn. The Object of My Affection *, a similarly dramatic romantic comedy, too failed to meet expectations when it was released at the same time. During her time working with Paul Rudd, Jennifer began dating him. Unfortunately, the romance didn't last long, but they remained close friends and eventually collaborated. * Friends * included Paul, and * Wanderlust * 2012 was a joint venture between the two of them. Personal events in Jennifer's life were happening at the same dizzying rate as her professional career. Brad Pitt was her date in 1998, lined up by her agency. It was the beginning of a highly publicized celebrity relationship from that time. Both Jennifer and Brad were in committed relationships in the early 1990s when they briefly crossed paths, but neither of them was interested. The sparks didn't fly until they met paths again on a blind date years later. Despite moving swiftly, they took a year to acknowledge they were dating. At the 1999 Emmy Awards, they made their public debut as a couple. A few months down the road, they were seen enjoying themselves at a Sting performance, and that's when the world got a look at Jennifer's engagement ring, a ring that Brad had fashioned himself. In interviews, Brad raved about Jennifer, describing her as his ideal partner. They were one of the most beloved and dazzling power couples in Hollywood, and he was sure it was meant to be. Brad Gray, Jennifer's husband, and Brad formed a production business together in 2002 under the name Plan B Entertainment. Jennifer said that they initially wanted to conceal the company's existence in order to demonstrate that they were dedicated filmmakers and not just actresses pursuing glamorous side interests. Production on *Troy* and *Charlie and the Chocolate Factory* had the studio booming by 2004. The hottest pair in Hollywood, Jennifer and Brad jokingly disputed the title. They maintained that all they were was a couple of dweebs who preferred to be seen in their pajamas than dressed glamorously. They supposedly spent a cool $1 million on their extravagant July 29, 2000 wedding at a Malibu estate. Surprisingly few images of the actual event were captured, despite all that money being spent. A breathtaking fireworks show costing $20,000 encircled the event, and guests will never forget the 50,000 flowers. Jennifer pledged to always have Brad's favorite banana smoothie on hand, while Brad promised to become an expert thermostat user. Their wedding vows were playful and casual. To avoid any potential strife within the family, Jennifer chose not to invite her mom to the wedding. The newlyweds had a picture-perfect honeymoon in the Seychelles before settling into their plush Beverly Hills home. Jennifer made fun of their incompatible taste in interior design, noting that he was a huge fan of modernism and she was less so. Brad even had a hilarious guest appearance on *Friends* in 2001, playing the role of a man who detested Rachel Green. Jennifer had an innate sense that the *Friends* enchantment wouldn't last indefinitely. Before Rachel became a depressing imitation of herself, she wanted to go while their followers were still adoring them. Additionally, she was experiencing a desire to take on new duties. Jennifer was able to clinch the deal when the show's producers agreed to a shortened final season. For millions of viewers, the May 2004 airing of *Friends* was a bittersweet night. It was one of the most watched television events in recent memory, with over 52 million viewers. Every member of the ensemble took home a tiny piece of television history as they retrieved a fragment of the false pavement outside Central Perk. Jennifer fought back tears years later as she spoke about the unique relationship that existed among the actors. "Our love and support for each other was genuine," she recalled. She heard from many who had relied on her *Friends* in times of need, including illness. The show's gentle charisma was like a soul salve. She speculated that the event's enduring impact could have been due to the absence of phones and other distractions, allowing people to just sit and converse. She is whole in every way, emotionally, intellectually, and experientially. She has the courage to tell her experience, and maybe it will encourage other women who are fighting similar struggles and let them know they are not alone.